Hello, everyone. Father Marshall Shelley here with our weekly Rector's vlog, parish update. I just wanted to give you an update of everything that's happening in the life and the mission and ministry of St. Peter's Episcopal Church this week. It's been a relatively tumultuous couple of days in that we've been getting ready or responding to all the things that are going to be happening in the coming days. And I wanted to point to those. There's a great deal sometimes in parish ministry that not so much looks at the present moment, but looks forward. And much of what I'm going to talk to you today is about that. I'm going to preempt that, though, and frame it with actually an early word of the week. Usually I wait till the end of the video for that, but I'm going to go first with this because it all pays through and pays forward into the updates. And in fact, my word for the week is actually 3 words. It's faith, hope, and charity. If you have ever been to a wedding, you know that the first letter of Paul to the Corinthians, chapter 13, is often read, and it talks about love. In Paul's context, it's talking about love and community. Weddings, it's a very romantic reading, and it talks about how faith, hope, and charity are the things that abide, and the greatest of these is charity or love. The word that's being used, sometimes translated charity, sometimes translated love, is agape. That's that word that is in the overweening and overwhelming sense of love that we have that connects us to everything and everyone. It's not love of a particular person. It's not love of a particular ideal. It's not love in a brotherly sense or a sisterly sense. It's a love that is for all the world, all creation. It overwhelms us with the impact that it has. It reminds us that we're connected to all things and we find ourselves in all things. So faith, hope, and love, faith, hope, and charity are the 3 words. And those 3 words are important to us right now as we move through the coming week, as we move into the coming weeks as the people of St. Peter's. We are experiencing it on Sundays at 8 and 10. We're also restoring our Sunday school. We're coming into our 3rd week now of having our younger members come together, socially distanced and safely masked, in our sanctuary area, which has the air exchange to make sure that we're providing a safe environment as much as we can for our children. And we're starting to start our formation programs again. Starting to start as well that sense of what's coming next in our life together as we serve Christ and gather in worship and fellowship. And that's important because we're getting together with a special convocation meeting for Northern Convocation, as well as all the other convocations of our diocese, to elect members to the Discernment and Search Committee for the election of our next bishop. Our diocesan Chip Stokes is preparing to retire and has called for the election of a successor. And so we, a small group of people from St. Peter's, will be joining a larger group from the Northern Convocation to elect a new search committee. Each convocation will elect 1 clergy person and 1 lay person, and then that committee will look at its constitution and appoint several others to fulfill and enhance its diversity. So with faith, we are gathering together, then inserting our hope that we can, with the guidance of the Holy Spirit, elect the people that will guide us in the discernment process for creating a profile, and then leading a search for our next Episcopal candidates, and then eventually for the election of a new bishop. And of course, that leads to caritas, charity, love, in which we are called upon to love each other through that process. Same thing is happening in our community supper. We are serving over 130 meals per Wednesday now, and our mini mart continues to serve our community and serve as an extension of Alice's Cup Food Pantry. So we're very excited about that, and that's important because we're getting ready for construction, and we are actually winding down provisioning meals on Mondays and Wednesdays, and we're just going to Wednesday delivered meals using that 411 program provided by the government that helps restaurants produce meals for soup kitchens, so we can continue to serve a hot meal every week throughout what's coming up now, which is our construction. So in faith and hope and love, we serve those who are hungry in our community, providing them fellowship and support. And in the same way as our thrift shop prepares to close on October 30th, as we prepare to break wall, if you will, on November 8th and begin our construction projects for a revised footprint of our parish hall, which will include a new ADA-compliant bathroom, as well as refreshed fellowship and gathering areas, and a renewed thrift shop space and formation space as well, trying to put all those pieces together. We're really looking forward to that. We're going to be closing the building for a couple of months as we do that construction, and reopening, we hope, in early January. Of course, that is contingent upon getting our certificates of occupancy and the inspections in place for the construction we intend to do. All of this is in process and takes us through this journey that we have undertaken in our stewardship drive for this coming year's commitments of giving. More essential than ever that we all find a way to step forward and express our faith in that sure and certain hope of our love for each other in Jesus Christ, and express the love that we have for community by giving our support and committing that support for the coming year. Stewardship is caring for God's creation, and we as the created of God here in Spotswood commit ourselves and are now recommitting ourselves in all these acts of renewal to bring our best foot forward and offer that up to the glory of God. So there's a lot going on in the life of St. Peter's. I hope you are able to enjoy that and to participate in it. We look forward to welcoming you home to our parish. Whatever shape, form, or manner that may take, you are welcome here. We are blessed by your presence, and we look forward to celebrating with you in faith, hope, and charity as we move into the coming weeks. That all brings me to the last bit of my call to you, and that is to join with us in the coming weeks as we begin to plan for Christmas. We have a lot going on with regard to preparing ourselves for that. Not only the construction, but also the calling of a new music minister by God's grace and being willing. We will find that person soon. And on top of that, we are also looking towards Advent and Christmas as a time for us to be able to gather again as a community and to celebrate the holidays together. So please be with us. Please consider making St. Peter's a part of your walk in life. Know that you are always welcome, whether that is on our digital platforms and social media or in person, IRL as they say. And know that we are happy to welcome you home. In the name of Christ, and to honor our patron Peter, may God be with you. Take care and God bless. Bye-bye.